Well, I gotta give him an A for effort for inciting and cheerleader hunting. Oh man, what do I want to do here? Well, I gotta ask him if he wants talkback. That's optional and free. All I did was make that right turn onto Utica and then take 5 steps before 2 vehicles were pulling me over. I'll be back.
Come on, Richie, give me a radio check, buddy. Can you hear me?
My video gate give you the radio check, sir. I'm gonna label the video gate inciting.
I hear you, buddy. I hear you. What's going on? Talk to me. Where you been? How you been?
I've been in the same place and I'm always gonna be good. Same place I've been for the last 3 years telling everybody where I'm at. 46 in Winthrop and Utica and Clarkson. My solder gun's hot. Let me start on this mic first. Your hole in the wall, Brooklyn, CB shop, Buckeye.
Oh, I tell you what, Richie. I'm out here by Broad Channel, and you're coming in crystal clear.
Roger's on the Broad Channel on the Barefoot radio tip. We're clear. Nice and quiet out here. Crackhead, liar, junkie, monkey, and storyteller free. Oh yeah, and no bad mic trigger free. The king got down.
Richie, what's going on out there, man? They're bothering you? They're picking on you again?
They couldn't bother me or pick on me.
You're the killer radio, baby. I don't know what you do with that audio. A lot of guys say a lot of stuff about you, but I gotta call it like I see it. No matter where I am, I hear you.
Well, heck, man, if you can see that, you're pretty good. I'd rather everybody else hear it, you know? What I do is what I know how to do and what I've been doing for over 30 years in my big-ass CB shops.
Well, sometimes you find the best guys in the trenches. You know, like I says, I gotta call it like I hear it. I'll give you that. You're absolutely right. Everywhere I go, I could be 15, 20, 25 miles from you, and I hear you.
Well, that has a lot to do with me being precisely on transmit frequency, the efficiency of my station. All the wires in my station are mathematically measured some to do a nasty, some to prevent a McNasty. Either way, it all pays off in the end. I run stock mics, and I know what I'm doing, man. I've been in for 30 years. I've been going into these little black cases, and I don't know. I ain't had no unhappy customers. I've had one scam customer in 4 years, but I ain't sweating that.
Well, yeah, 87 told me to go to YouTube, and some guy was saying that you touched his radio when it never worked right. What was the outcome from that?
Well, that was the only alleged radio that I allegedly messed up in 4 years. But when you listen to the radio leaving, the radio coming, and then you hear the man on the video, and then every time it was brought up after that, when you keep hearing a different story coming out of 2 or 3 mouths, and every time they talk about it, it's different stories and different numbers, I don't think you need to be a detective to do the math on that now, do you?
I think they're just haters, brother.
Well, I'll put it to you this way. I got close to 500 radios across my YouTube channels. I put most of every one of them out here up in the air. But every radio that I did, it's got radio checks from people that never met me, never seen me here locally and in DX land, and by the owners themselves. Let me ask you something. How many people do you hear out here hardcore saying, I know Richie personally, I met him, he did my shit, and he fucked it up? In 4 years, you'll hear a lot of people saying they know me and met me, but you won't hear any saying I fucked up their shit. Richie, RC127, I'll be back. I mean, what gets me in trouble a lot is 2 things. 1, the sound quality and the finished product of my work. And 2, the fact that it's 50% or less of all other shops across the land. Well, you know, that's been a forte of Richie. From Richie's first store, he brought his childhood upbringing. He brought the Crazy Eddie, Coney Island Avenue store that he grew up in, to the CB radio game. Mr. Eddie Antar was a big mentor in my life in this business.
Hey, you remember by any chance that Richie, there was a guy, I'm going back, well, about 30 years ago, or less, maybe 25 years ago. You remember a guy out in Bayonne, New Jersey that went by the name of Tiny?
He had a little shop on the highway, always with some goodies and electronics. The other guy in the shop used to do the work right there in front of you. Are we on the same page?
Yeah, we're on the same page, yeah. I mean, they bought a lot of stuff. I was a new truck driver back then, 30 years ago. I was getting the truck all set up. I was wet behind the ears, as green could be. And yeah, he always had something going on. Their tuning and peaking was always pretty good.
Yeah, they were alright. There wasn't that many bad complaints on them at all. To be honest with you, man, people really couldn't complain because, 1, they hardly messed up, and 2, they had a little stock. But if you know them, then you definitely know my stores up in Chester and Landing, man, because I believe he went out of business, if we're talking about the same one, before I opened Nemesis Radio in 1999.
Yeah, they did. They did go out of business. I remember talking to the old man, the heavy-set old man. His health was not good. His son-in-law was in there, and the guy that did all the tricks was in there, too. He did it right in front of you. Yeah, they went out of business. Then he said guys back in the 70s used to call him on the radio from miles away, man. They needed work, they needed this, they needed that. He made his money. He made a lot of big money back in the 70s.
Well, see, that's the problem. That's why people despise me and the way I operate. The money in this game is like crack money. 80% of everything we pull in is 100% pure profit with no overhead to lay out to obtain. It's knowledge, know-how, the tools to perform the work. It's the mechanic. It's the man behind the wheel. It's the man who can make it happen and get it done and sounding like this.
Deal with that I've known for a number of years. He's a very soft-spoken man. Appears to know what he's doing. He does a lot of guys out there out east. He's PM Electronics, Bobby from PM. I've had a lot of stuff done from him. He's very neat, very reasonable. But you know, he's way out there, man. He's up my pine lawn.
Yeah, I feel you, dude. Listen, I've been talking to you the whole time in between the transmissions. I've been splicing these mic wires. Now the 5 of them are done. The problem with that guy, the only problem I have is you are the company you keep. And in a business that relies on talk and sound and communication, you see I don't associate with these junkies out here. You know why I'm the most hated. I'll catch you later, man. I got to get this work done. You're a hole in the wall, Brooklyn, New York, CB Shop back live.
Hello, Brooklyn TV Shop 521, waving the hand. Johnny Junction.
Roger, right on, 521, waving right at you.
Have a good day, CB Shop, holding the wall. You're 521, East New York, Brooklyn, and I'm gone.
Roger, right on, 521. Well, you know, 521, I really don't know what to say, man. I do what I know how to do, the only way I know how to do it, and for whoever wants me to do it for them, and that's that, and right now this microphone's calling me. Y'all have a blessed day, folks. The King of New York, the fast-talking, slow-walking, needle dancing, skip shooting, audio slinging, big badge wielding second son of the big gun hole in the wall, Brooklyn, New York, CB Shop, the most talked about, most feared man clear.
You got a copy there?
Yeah, we got a copy. Kiddo Rich, we had a copy. Waiting it right back, and we're out.
The man don't have a radio shop, and he's not a technician, man. You tell me he's a former for that. He is not a technician.
Appreciate it. I'm clear.
You actually believe he's a technician? You've been to his crib? You've been to his CB shop? Man, there's a sucker born every day, man, and they're gonna believe this crackhead.
Shop on Channel 5 carries a wide variety of radio accessories.
I don't think he was paying attention where he heard the man say, you know, I hear everything you do and I hear a lot of shit, but I gotta call it the way I hear it. The man is good in them cases. Yeah, Junkie's got to rewind the video.
Let's get it clear. There's only one junkie. There's only one crack out here. That's Crackhead 127.
Yeah, we know he's your good buddy, man. We know you and him hang out. We know he does all that shit with you. We could hear that first-hand knowledge in your rhetoric. The King of New York, the hole in the wall, Brooklyn CB Shop, swallow and wobble that, I'm clear.
Everyone knows, worldwide, everyone knows 127's a junkie. He's a crackhead. Everybody knows that. And I got proof. It's all on video. 194 Utica.
You mean that video and the play the video you say you have, but a week later you start screaming in anger and say, oh, you don't have no proof? Well, we're all waiting to see it, dude. That'll make you a big star, give you some bad credibility out here.
You made yourself a star by showing the videos of you begging in front of McDonald's, soliciting dollar vans, running down dollar vans on Halloween, trick or treat, don't smell my feet, give me something good to eat. It's all in your words, man, in your own videos. It's your own video that did you in, not me. You know, I just added the icing on the cake. That's all I did.
Hold up a second. How can you say that I'm a star and my videos did me in? My videos made me a star. Look what my videos got you doing. Look at the videos I got for the last 3 years locking it up with you. It forced you to make a video channel because I proved every word that could ever escape your lips is an outright junkie made-up lie. Richie, the King of New York, back in my cut. NYC Radio Wars, the playlist, which forced The new 3-month-old Enforcer 250 channel. Guys, I got this work to do. Let me get paid while this chump suck my...
And remember, I'm the sensation out here on YouTube, not you. And I only do one video a day. You gotta love it.
Yeah, but all you do is ghost talk it and then repeat yourself over and over.
Actually, you don't hear the people I'm talking to because you got an inferior station. I have plenty of people I talk to, my locals, the drivers. See, you don't hear it because you don't have good sensitivity. You got an inferior station. See, that's what happens, the difference between my station and yours. I hear everything. I can talk worldwide. You only hear dollar vans that's in your neighborhood.
Well, we're going to have to let the viewers decide on how many gays you ghost talk and don't. I'd really like to lock it up with you, but I'm busy over here. I run the hole-in-the-wall CB shop. And have for the last 4 years. I'm clear.
And by the way, I do not have the Dave made in line, and it's not blown out. So you can tell your boyfriend 206, stop putting comments on my page. I do not have a big amp, nor do I have a Dave made in line. So you can tell your boyfriend, your lucky boyfriend.
You could tell him yourself at tomorrow's morning show. Me and him been running the morning show out here for almost 4 years. Sorry your 3-month-old channel can't compete or catch up or acknowledge, but that's just the way it is. Tell him yourself in the morning. The King of New York, I'm clear. Pistol Grip 127 on YouTube. NYC Radio Wars, the playlist on YouTube. Oh yeah, and the Enforcer 250 playlist. The two lists that Mr. New Channel never wants you to hear. The King Claire.
That's the #1 sensation, Enforcer Space 250 on YouTube. The #1 sensation.
Look at him, he's an infomercial.
Provides truth and justice at its finest.
In his dreams.